Weights and Pleasures. It's time for Weights and Pleasures. Weights and Pleasures. Come on, everybody together. Weights and Pleasure. Weights and Pleasure. We're talking sports and lifting, whatever. Grab your spotter, let's get games together. Our commandments we don't break, no never. It's weights, it's pleasure. Thanks for stopping by. Please hit like and subscribe. Click, share the links for your channel on with anytime. Share your links for your channel with us anytime. It's time for Weights and Pleasures.
It's good, huh? You always cut out in the very beginning.
Do I?
Yeah. Like as soon as you say something, it like cuts out for like a quick second.
I wonder why. Well, like I was telling you, all my electronics have turned to shit because I treat things like shit.
It's not good, man. You got treated with love.
Yeah, dude.
If you don't, dude, you're too aggressive with your stuff.
Everything, bro. That's
Too
why
hard on
people are like, "You want a new car?" I'm like, "Fuck no, I don't want a new car." What the hell are you talking about, dude? It's just going to get turned to mush. I want an old 1994 Taurus, a Dodge Colt, Ford. What do they call those? Escorts? Dude?
Yeah,
Like,
the Ford Escort, dude.
Dude, I want something that, like, if I make a mistake, I could just buy another one.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking
And
of
when
cars,
people
right? You saw my new Lexus?
Yeah, dude. So Freddie's making the good life, guys. He's you got Lexus now.
Podcast is coming through, man.
Yeah, man. It's some pleasures, man. All pleasures over there.
Yeah, yeah. What podcast is coming through along with gambling on the side, man? You know, can't beat it.
Are you doing good? You're not doing good at gambling.
No, I'm not at all. Except I won. I won the Niner game against Seattle, and I won. What else? Yesterday, I told you Georgia and the Lakers. That one went through for me. And then the other day, I told you Arizona State and Navy. So I hit those ones.
So my friend Kim used to be heavy into gambling, and she coaches my daughter in basketball, and she played basketball. Like, she knows about sports. She's no slouch.
Mm-hmm.
She works at the gym that I work out at, and I was talking to her this morning about it, and like, you know, dude, like she doesn't. She thinks no matter what, dude, we're gonna get addicted
to gambling.
Yeah, which I would say that happened like the first day.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Like,
I'm already hella addicted.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, I'm so happy football's over with," but she's like, "Oh, but you're gambling now."
Yeah, dude, nothing's ever over. Like, trust us, dude. Nothing is over. Like, if there's not, like, we'll find a sport, dude.
Oh yeah,
like darts.
Yeah, we still got basketball. Baseball's coming around the corner,
and just like that, football's back.
Football's
and you
back.
know, dude, I'm telling you, dude, I've been taking a beating in the college football, man.
Have you?
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm a Ducks fan because I live in Oregon, so I bet against them because that's my motto is to like bet against my team because either way I win. But I wasn't feeling like that after I lost yesterday. That money, I was like, oh, because with the Raiders it's fine, dude. Like if the Raiders win and I bet against them, you know, cool, like whatever. And like if it happens with the Lakers, cool, like whatever.
Right.
But like yesterday, dude, I was just like so upset, dude. I was like, I'm just gonna put a bunch of money on the Lakers, dude. I put like a bunch of money on the Lakers and I won like $3 off of it.
Perfect. Well, they almost blew it too.
But I put a bunch of money on it, dude. And it went $3 from it.
Did you do Georgia like I told you?
Yeah, but I didn't win that much money off of that one either. Because I figured if I just the honest to God truth. I figured if I went for Georgia, dude, we would have lost hella money, dude. I would be like, you know what, dude, I better not put too much that it matters. Because if I do, then I'm gonna lose. I really honest to God feel I'm so what's the word? Narcissistic. That I believe that I literally control the outcomes of the game, dude. By the way, I bet on my computer. Like someone is watching me and they're like, okay, dude, Cyrus, just bet this, dude. Let's switch it all up. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, like the Ohio State game.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, right?
Gosh.
I went like Ohio State by himself. I went Ohio State by itself, and then I parlayed I think 2 of them with Clemson. But freaking Iowa State blew it. I didn't think Notre Dame was gonna win. So that one jacked me.
Everyone blows it. Like the Wisconsin.
Oh my gosh!
How much could you mess up, dude? How much could you mess up?
Yeah, I didn't even watch that game, dude. We were cleaning out my garage yesterday,
Oh,
rearranging everything, so I didn't even get a chance to
what
watch
about?
it.
I mean, shame on Baylor, dude.
Yeah,
Shame on them, dude. Georgia beat them with nobody from Georgia played, dude. Pretty much, dude, all freshmen.
yeah.
You know, shame on Baylor. Shouldn't even have showed up, dude.
I didn't say I'm feeling Georgia was still gonna win, and I
But
don't
you
even
don't
know
like.
what they're favored by.
You don't think Justin Hubert balled, dude? 3 rushing touchdowns.
He did. He really did.
Yeah.
And now, of course, now the big rumor is because he's saying, you know, oh, Gant and Gruden want somebody to, you know, sling the ball down the field. And he's like, you know me, I like to have that ball fly. I was like, no, you don't, dude. You had Rich Gannon. Rich Gannon didn't fly the ball.
Yeah, you like to dink and dunk, dude.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't lie to yourself. Come on,
you
man.
know, here's the problem. A little really quick Raider analysis, dude. It's David Carr's footwork. I've come to the real.
Sloppy.
They gotta put. Dude, he needs to be doing 15 minutes of jump rope a day, 20 minutes of jump rope a day, and then after that, dude, like rollerblading or whatever it is to make his feet faster.
Ballet.
You know, because his feet aren't fast enough, dude. His upper body's great, dude.
Yeah,
he was not very smart either.
You don't think he's smart?
He's not very smart. He could be smarter, right?
Oh yeah, I think he can. I think he can hold the ball.
But can we get him on Ritalin or some of those like methamphetamine drugs to make him a little smarter?
Maybe
just for the. I mean,
maybe he's just too fast. Remember, he's just processing things too fast, and he panics. And instead of just, hey, let me just go run for 3 yards and slide, or run for 2 yards and get out of bounds. There's too many times where he just throws the ball on the ground, like to give it up, which is rather than force an interception, but run, man, take off and run.
Hey, speaking of no panic, cool as us, dude. What about Fitzpatrick? Dude, he's a gangster, right? Did you see him in he almost has become Conor McGregor.
He's tight, dude. Hey, they came out and beat the Patriots, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah, everybody was happy, dude. And how does this dude not get good, solid deals, dude, to play football?
I think because every time he's had a good deal, and you're like, okay, yeah, he's going to be good for us, at least a solid quarterback. He sucks. Like when he went to Buffalo,
he always gets the short end of the stick, and he's always got like a receiver with an attitude, a running back that doesn't want to run. Have you noticed that, dude? Like he's stuck on the Dolphins, but like for what he did in the Dolphins when he started playing, you're like, oh my god, he's good. He's coming through. I guess he comes through when it doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. When there's no pressure on him, he plays pretty well. Yeah, he plays good. But when he's like, okay, you're a franchise quarterback now, you got a 3-year, 4-year deal for, whatever, 20, 40, $30 million, and he sucks.
Isn't that kind of how Carr is, dude? Like in garbage time, he's like the greatest quarterback in the world because there's no pressure on him. And he runs the offense, man, like Peyton Manning during garbage time.
Dude, it looks so good, right?
Right. And then when you're like, oh. Like when he plays somebody who has any kind of toughness on him, he like melts down.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I was impressed. I always feel like no good quarterback has come out of Oregon because they play no one, And it's like I don't know how this kid's really going to be. He's big and tall. He's pretty fast, for his size. But he
could have went anywhere, bro. He just played on the Ducks because his grandpa went to the Ducks.
Oh, okay. But still, though, dude. But it's like, is he really going to be a good NFL player? I'm gonna bet no, because no good quarterbacks ever came out of Oregon. They haven't had one.
You know what it depends on, dude, is how his hands match up with the NFL ball.
Yeah, that's true too. He's a big kid.
I think how come people don't talk about that enough?
Every once in a while you'll hear something like when they were talking about when Kyler Murray came out, they were saying that his hands, or even Drew Brees, that his hands were not even his size, but his hands were too small to grip the ball.
Kyler Murray's the rookie of the year, dude.
It better be Josh Jacobs.
They both ball, bro.
Yeah,
they ball. How about us for picking them up in fantasy, dude? We got some legacy players, dude.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, it was good. Did you see the Lakers yesterday?
Yeah, they were smashing.
And then they started like taking it easy, man. The Suns almost came back. I was like, wow. Did you see when LeBron hit the ball with his head?
No, I didn't see.
He did like a little soccer header.
What an idiot!
I was like, wow, dude, that's how cocky they were yesterday.
Yeah, that's not fun. I mean, see, dude, that's good. That's what's gonna get us beat, man. Because they don't take it seriously.
They don't. They don't.
We,
And we haven't beat a good team. Well, no,
and
we have.
you know what's starting to scare me, dude? Freaking Lonzo Ball starting to ball, dude.
Is he? The
Bro,
Pelicans are
he
doing
had
it.
4 3-pointers in the first quarter. He's balling, bro. Like,
Is Zion back?
you notice since he came back, his team is like 6-8.
Yeah. What about Zion? Is he back?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Zion Williams comes back in 2 weeks, bro. 3 weeks.
Hmm.
So when you have all these guys together, dude, bro, Holiday, dude, it's a nightmare, bro. They're gonna be a nightmare team. I'm kind of like jumping on their train, dude. I'm like, oh, these Pelicans are balling, bro.
Put it in, man. That they're gonna make the playoffs.
Nah, you can't, bro. You don't know. One injury to a player, dude.
I know.
That's the thing about NBA. Is like you want a team that is kind of like the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just kind of built, that like the Bucks too. They have a good team, even though what's his name's out, they still win. I mean, they're not going to win a championship without superstars.
Is Giannis out?
No. But he's missed a couple games here and there and stuff.
How many miles? Let's talk about your Lexus.
My Lexus?
How many miles does it have on it, dude?
190.
It's almost nothing. That's brand new.
It's brand new, dude. Right? And a Toyota, dude. You get like 400,000 on it, dude.
Easily.
It's going to be a million.
I'm not even trying to be a jerk, bro.
No, I know. No. And I took advice from Gabe because he knows about these engines and he has buddies that have these type of cars. So if anything happens to my car, just give it to Gabe to take it down to his friends and they can fix it. And then eventually, eventually it's just going to be Emilio's car, be his first car.
So I saw you sent me some pictures, dude, from Great America.
Mm-hmm.
What were you guys doing there? What was going on there? Like
a winter fest thing.
Was there snow?
Yeah, every once in a while they throw a little snow thing out.
They had like fake snow, huh?
Yeah. Cool. In like one area.
Were all the rides open?
No, the majority of them were, but like the Grizzly, Demon was closed. What else? But like Top Gun, or I don't even know what the hell it's called now. I think it's called Flight Deck or something. And then
I saw Jay. Dude, I talked to Jay about he was riding around in the hover chair.
Yeah, and then
dude, I do the same thing. I got to be honest.
But that wasn't for him. That was for Linda.
Oh, I thought he was riding around.
No.
Oh, he made it sound like he was. Dude, when I was talking to him, he never even said that, dude. See, what a funny guy. I wanted to have him on the show and talk about it, dude.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dude, I was like, bro, I get those in Las Vegas. and I save more money than anybody on like cabs and cutting in line. Like people let me. I told him, I was like, I got it. Like I'd be like in the elevator, like I was just, dude, this is classing me, okay? So I'm going through the casino, dude, and I'd be like, and my wife beat her, like I'm not have small muscles. I don't have big muscles, like, whatever. I'm a big guy. You could tell I'm healthy, dude.
Uh-huh.
And so I would like pull up on the what do they call them? The scooters. I'd pull up on my scooter to the elevator, and there'd be like a line, right? That people would just like look at me like, if be like, oh, bro, like they feel so sorry for me. Like, oh, no, you can go. Come on, dude. Just go ahead and I go to the elevator. Once the elevator door started closing, I could not stop laughing. Like this is an abuse of power, dude. Like this is
I could just see yourself. I could just see yourself like putting it in reverse, backing up.
Well, I told Jay, if our old asses ever go clubbing again, that we got to get a bunch of hover chairs. The scooters just like pull up, and they can't deny you, dude. You'd be like, yeah, I'm handicapped. If I knew all this stuff when I was like 21 and 22, and I had figured it out, dude, I would have brought a hover chair to every nightclub I ever went to. You know how much game that is? Like bringing a hover chair like with spinners on it and your own music, and like you can put your own bar in there, like whatever. Like Jay would heck a deck out his scooter.
Oh yeah, it would tight.
Yeah. Who knows what his imagination would bring?
But yeah, no, Great America was cool.
So did you? How was the parking, dude? Like did they have?
We got there. Yeah, we got there early, so we had good parking. But leaving was a.
Did you go to the Niner Stadium while you were there?
No, nah. I don't like seeing that crap.
I'm seeing a lot of people who are supposedly Raider fans post Niner stuff, dude.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not going to say any names out. Oh, dude, you want to hear something creepy? Since we're just talking about life and we're kind of backing off on the sports for these shows. All right, dude. So, homegirl comes up to me at the gym. I'm not going to say her name, but we've talked about her on the show before. So, homegirl from the gym comes up to me. She's like, "Hey, did you hear the dude with a beard's a pederast. He's a
Mm-hmm.
pedophile, dude. He alleged.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I was like, no, and like, I was like, who? And like, I really didn't think about it until I got home. I was like, man, maybe I should like check.
Yeah.
I got home, I'm like, oh shit. That's my that's one of the that's another homegirl's husband, dude. And like,
Oh no.
dude, he was somebody I was like, oh, dude, give him high fives to, and like, and
Yeah.
I'm not quick to judge, dude. Like, my first thing is like, my first thought is like, what did this chick lie about him? What did this like his ex say about him to get him in trouble? Like, I assume like
Yeah.
I assume that like because I know him that he would never do what they're accusing him of, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but what do I do if I see him now at the gym? I just got to be me, right?
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
Just
Yeah. You can't be
be
fake.
me, right? Be like, hey, bro, what the fuck is going on? It's like, okay, it's on that
How
shot.
does she? How does she find out?
Oh, dude, she's got her ear to the game, dude. Ear to the streets.
Do
She
you see
doesn't tell
this?
me her.
Do you
She
see
knows
this
I got
guy
a big mouth.
regular?
She knows I got a big mouth, right?
Oh, that's
So
why she wants you.
she doesn't want me to have. No, she doesn't want me to tell anybody.
Oh,
But I'm like, well, this is definitely going on the show, like immediately.
Yeah. Wow.
So I go to the gym with the people who own the gym, you know. I
Uh-huh.
tell them, and I think they cared. I don't think they even cared.
Care?
No, no. And like allegedly, it was like kids under 14.
Wow.
Right. That's why I'm thinking it's an ex.
Oh,
You
okay.
understand, dude?
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, it doesn't even make sense.
Huh.
You know.
He's a nice
And
guy.
it was
huh?
it was the day after Christmas.
Hmm.
Like they had a fight over the kids on Christmas. I could see like not even being involved, dude.
Wow.
Or a fight over the New Year's Eve party. Dude, some women will make up lies. Like, fortunately, my ex is not a liar about trivial, like, she can lie about trivial things, but she don't lie about serious things.
Yeah, something that can really mess you up.
Yeah, dude, she would never be like, yeah, like this and this happened. It's an awful thing to be, dude, to be separated from your family
Mm-hmm.
is the ultimate punishment.
Yeah.
And for somebody to do that is so disrespectful if that's the case. Now,
And there's some people out there that would do that though. They don't care.
right, a
Yeah.
lot of spiteful people will do that.
It's a rare, like that old saying, it's a real thin line between love and hate, man. You love the person one day, next thing you know, they do something stupid and you hate them and you can ruin their life.
No, dude,
know what I mean?
my like, and you know, my ex and I care, but so I try not to accept anything. I try not to talk. I try to separate myself because that's the mother of my child. It's just respectful to
Right.
like respect. It's a thin line between being rude and then as well as being like, well, dude, I have to be like this way. This is the way an alpha male acts in society.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't like be your buddy now. Like divorce isn't fun.
Right.
Separation isn't fun, but you guys don't want to be out there like spiting each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's the first thing that comes to my head. It sounds like it just adds up to like woman scorned. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though it's not my business or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it just it has to do with my gym.
Yeah.
You know, like, what do I do? Like, you're like, this is the show, dude. I want everybody to have gym etiquette, and you know, we have our 10 commandments, and I guess the only thing you can be doing is continue to be you. And if you're one of those people that maybe you were raped as a child and you hate pederasts, dude, then that's the way you got to act. I mean, you know, if it helps you get more gains, dude, then you just go pump it off. You know, if you're not comfortable, like you know, maybe tell the management, like, hey, this is what's going on. You know, definitely. You don't want your kids talking to them or being around them, or even if it's just an accusation. You know, you don't want other kids in the gym to be like, well, what if he's a coach? Like, what do you? Well, I don't know if he's a coach.
Yeah, but now, I mean, now they have all that stuff. Now you got to get fingerprinted and stuff. So,
Yeah, that is true.
yeah, you know.
See, some rules are good.
Yeah, some rules are good.
Yeah.
It's good because you got to keep those away from the kids. But you know what's funny? The other day we were talking about this.
Lots of things.
I know. So, when I told you we were going to go see Star Wars and you're like gay, right? So we were talking about how, these people are kissing, or how they just bring stuff into, the movie that has no part whatsoever in the movie. Sure enough, when, the good guys win, how they always have the celebration at the end, they win, everybody's all happy and clapping.
Yeah.
They're getting out of the airplanes and, all the whatever the hell they call. And everybody's hugging. And all of a sudden, they one shot, two females just kiss. I'm like, what's the point, man? I was like, we were just talking about that on the podcast. I was like,
Dude,
it's so crazy.
But it's gonna get worse.
It is worse because
It's
did you
gonna
hear
get
already
it's
what
now it's
Marvel's
gonna
doing?
become now it's gonna become Epstein's not gonna get in trouble for any of this pederast stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, people are gonna think it's okay. Like people are gonna now they're trying to say that like this is a condition that people are in.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah. And then did you hear what Marvel Studios now is having?
No.
They're making a transgender superhero.
I got no problem with that though. Like I really don't.
But
I don't have I don't like. Here's the deal. It's like, are they gonna make a movie about her and put her in every Marvel movie?
Maybe.
Then I got a problem, dude.
Probably.
But if they want to just make a movie about a transgender person, or that people can go watch or get the comic book too, or have its own fan base, like, dude, like, I truly believe that some people are born homosexual and some people are born transgender. I truly believe that, dude. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I'm not saying it comes from a good place, right, at all. I'm not saying it comes from a bad place at all. But do they deserve a comic book hero? Absolutely. No. I think so. You say no, I say they do. I don't want my kids though to go watch a movie. See, I would rather them have that, right, than me go to Star Wars and have the lesbians kissing when I just came to here watch a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that because it was so funny because we were just talking about it, and at the very one of the end scenes, I was like, "Oh, look at these two pilots just kissing," and then they just one close up view of these two females kissing. I was like, "That's just crazy, man."
And what I definitely don't want, like in Shazam, dude, like in the end of Shazam, dude, Shazam was tight.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to bring in a bunch of new like characters at the end to be superheroes themselves, dude. Like diversity.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we're diverse, dude. We get it, dude. We eat Chinese food on Christmas, man. We're diverse. Stop.
Right.
Like, none of us care.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't want it forced fed upon me in every single movie. They virtue signal me. Like how I'm supposed to feel because they're doing something good. And that's what it is, man. It's this giant virtue signal in culture, signal. Oh, look how great I am. Look how we save the world. Look how like and I know it's a movie, dude, but it gets ingrained in us. They're like, oh yeah, maybe this is okay. Oh yeah,
no, you're right.
That's what this hero. That hero's
you're right.
So I'm you understand?
You're right, because even now I was watching Power still, right? And it was just so funny how you were saying no one's ever going to be the king of New York. And you watch these things and you watch the show and you wonder, there's these kids or these people that are very impressionable and they're like, oh man, you can just go kill anybody in the park and not, you know what I mean? These guys are killing people like left and right and like, yeah, they're being investigated for a certain murder or it's just so much make believe, but they make it seem so real and true that I can see somebody that's weak minded and be like, oh man, I can go do that,
dude.
I can get away with that.
Look, man, I'm down to do cool stuff, man. I'm down to have a drink. I'm down to go shoot some guns. I'm down to go hunting. But I'm really starting to believe, dude, that all that kind of stuff should be illegal. It's immoral, bro. And like I know people are gonna buy it and subscribe to it anyway, but dude, at the rate it's going, like we literally the rap culture, man, it's making our men think that like popping the Zanny all day is like cool. And
it's funny, these old school rappers are coming out and saying, dude, you got to stop rapping about that, man. Look, these kids are just dying left and right because of it.
They're just as guilty, bro.
Well, they are. I mean, I'm not saying like, they're saints
like
and stuff.
Like there's very few rappers, right? There are not guilty of putting negative influence on all men and women. Not just black men, dude. Mexicans love rap. White people love rap, dude. They love black people. I don't care what anybody says, dude. A lot of black heroes, tons of them, dude. Yeah. You understand? Like, so it hurts our people's minds to constantly be bombarded, dude. One time, cool, you can handle it, right? But when it's over and over, and then you can't even really escape it, and it's like, booty, 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 pills, 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 murder, 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 self congratulations, money, 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 teeth, teeth, gold, and you're like, oh, dude, we can't escape it. And like,
Yeah.
now you have people who have they're not even like people like Riff Raff, dude, and I like Riff Raff.
Yeah.
People like who they're emulating it deeper, and they're causing deeper dumbassness, man. 6ix9ine. These people are guilty of making our men retarded and stupid. And I don't mean retarded where mentally retarded. I meant they stopped their growth cycle.
Yeah.
That should be illegal, bro. Pornography, like people get addicted to it. It ruins lives and marriages. All these things that are so immoral, dude. Like, I wouldn't make them illegal, and I wouldn't, but they should be.
They should be.
And as human beings, dude, like, we have plenty of stuff to do, dude.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah, there's a lot more good to be out there should be doing.
Right. And even like say I get maybe because I gamble, I think it's okay. I mean, dude, there's better hobbies than that, right? Like,
yeah.
like why do you want to be rapping when you can be gambling, dude? Cowboy, hunting, fishing, man, making the community better. Now that I'm out of it, and I realize, like, when I lived in Oakland, Fremont, dude, it's literally the dumb culture. I mean, I'm not talking dumb as stupid. I'm talking going dumb, going hyphy.
Yeah.
And no matter how much body armor you got, dude, you're gonna go hyphy eventually. You're gonna be because you start to think that it's all right.
Yeah.
Or someone goes crazy on you, so you got to go back on them. And it just you're now that and I'm still not. Medford is like a dopehead town. Like, there's so many dopeheads, but it's not as rough, And when you remove yourself slowly, like the more I'm on the farm, I can kind of see the bullshit.
Right.
It becomes like, well, maybe the farmer's the smartest person. Like, these simple, slow-minded people, their mind actually works the best because they're not falling for any of the hookity-dookity wizardry, dude. I hate to use that word over and over again, but it's the way I feel about it. And it's mind control. But then, for my vices like gambling, I make justification for it. So if you want to listen to your rap music, that's fine. I listen to rap music too. If you want to watch your movies, I used to watch movies too. But once I opened my eyes to them, I'm like, dude, y'all wicked. Like being hard is cool, man. Being a hunter is cool. Like, cowboying is cool. Being a tough man, being able to scrap your fist, cool. All cool stuff, right? But going to a movie, dude, and being able to have somebody hypnotize you, dude, who is like, you've seen The Wizard of Oz, bro. Who's behind the curtain?
Oh yeah, right.
A little dork.
Yeah.
You're gonna let that little dork control you, and that's Hollywood, bro. Those Hollywoods are dorky people. They ain't cool.
No.
They use people like The Rock, who'd be like the lion, and they use people like Dorothy, who are hot and beautiful. And that's what the whole movie is about, dude, is all this usury. Even they knew this back in The Wizard of Oz, and they put it in our face, dude. And they're like, hey, this is what we're doing to you. We're literally making you scared. We're making you hateful. We're making you lonely. We're telling you how your culture should be. Remember, these guys who make these movies, dude, they were kicked out of the Chicago high class. They were never accepted in the New York high class, okay? There's a history behind why these people think how they think. There's a good book about it that I read. Forgot the name. I forgot getting over it. Okay, but basically, right, all these people were rejected, okay? And then they came to Hollywood, right? And then you had a bunch of people starting to tell us, okay, what they thought the American culture should be. You understand? They started making films about what American culture was. These guys, and dude, there's a certain class of people. You can go find out who it is. They made the Wild West was nothing like they told us.
Right.
They're movies, dude. Westerns are fun, dude. They're my favorite type of movie. Like,
Yeah.
to be honest, like, I love them, dude. I love Western, like, Western everything, you know? But it ain't real. The Wild West was pretty safe.
Yeah.
It wasn't an awful, like, place to be, you know? All the stuff you portray is Billy the Kid's one of 1%. It's not. It can't even be measured on how the West was. That is all told from like a Hollywood perspective of these people on how our culture was, you know. And then they
Right.
started to tell us in the 20s, in the 30s, in the 40s how our culture was,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And they're
Mm-hmm.
doing it from not being in the true American culture. They're rejected, dude, and they're in Hollywood doing it. Like New York socialites didn't want these people, dude.
Yeah.
Chicago socialites, Florida socialites, dude. These guys were cast all the way to Hollywood,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And
True
then you
that.
look at the pornography industry stems from them too.
And
Like
they're
it all.
nasty because even heard now in California they passed a law that you have to wear a condom now, and so a lot of these people don't want to do it, because and now you have to wear a condom if you're going to shoot a video like that. So now a lot of these producers and these porn industries, companies are going to like Florida and stuff to do this because there's no rules and regulations over there yet. It's dirty, man.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's dirty.
It's awful. Did we have a? We even have a regulation for pornography that has become a problem. It's
Right?
awful.
Exactly. For
We
them to
have a
even think about that.
we have a bunch of dude. This is what's awful that people they just don't understand.
Hmm.
We got a bunch of men that when you start to get addicted to pornography, that you are literally cuckolding yourself to an object, to a place, and you lose all your manners. Not 1%, not 2%. You lose all of it.
Yeah.
Guys, I promise you, dude, it's nothing but it's nothing but an awful thing. Like it's a failure. It's like you'll be with especially the young men. You might think you're like Superman, you have superpowers, dude. Eventually, it catches up with you. You'll be
Yeah.
like, you'll be with the hottest smoking chick in the world, dude, and you'll be thinking about pornography.
Right.
That's what they don't tell you.
Yeah.
That's what they don't tell you. And then it could take you years, worse than cigarettes, worse than alcohol, worse than eating. It could take
Gambling.
you years of like mental anguish, dude, to forget that the vision, the things that you, bro. I remember the first pornography magazine I saw when I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
Don't that's I shouldn't remember that.
Right. Right.
Freaking Derek Lugo.
Oh man.
Oh, dude. I was right for taking his bike, fool. A little pervert, dude.
Right.
Puerto Rican kids are perverted, man.
He got you hooked, man.
Yeah.
Took you a long
No,
time.
no. Luckily, when I think it was about 32 when I really started to see all the problems with it, dude. So I could walk in the spirit when it comes to that, dude. Like, okay, dude, this is straight wicked.
Mm-hmm. It
This
is.
is straight wicked. You
It
know,
is. It's bad, man. It's bad as
and
hell.
like people will they become. I read a book and one of I forgot the name of the term, dude. But like they actually, if they're married,
Mm-hmm.
okay, they become resentful of their spouse because they can't masturbate to
Mm.
porn. So they become resentful. And it causes a lot of divorce, dude. Even like subconsciously, if it never comes up, if it's never talked about, dude, it all stems from that seed of just they hate you.
That's
They
what I'm
start to
saying. It's evil, man. It brings evil into your mind and your heart, bro.
it really does,
It
dude.
does.
And
It's
it's not bro, it's not good for lifting.
definitely not, dude.
I this show, dude, we are a pro. Go and get yourself a chick. If you're gay, go get yourself a dude. Like we're a pro like that, man. And
Mm-hmm.
we don't want you at home by yourself, dude. Like
No, man.
the people love you, like we love you. Like you guys can always get a hold of anybody who listens, dude, is our friend and family. You know, we ain't not
Mm-hmm.
some big show. And even when we get big, dude, we'll definitely have somebody always there, dude, if we're big enough. Because that's the way we are, man. We're not
Right.
trying to feed you guys a spoonful of lies
Yep.
about how our life is, how cool. Trust me, I could speak wizardry about all these things and just bust jokes all day and insult God, insult people, use profanity. I try to limit myself, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You know, we limit our lies. We don't tell that, dude. Like, because we don't want to. I'm not trying to limit our relationship with you, so we don't use any kind like. Yeah, will I say something? Will we embellish? Will we say dumb things like that, dude? Of
Yeah.
course. But
Yeah.
there's a few things we're not gonna like back up on, and like.
Right.
I'd have somebody who was pro masturbation on here, and I'd talk to them and see what they said about it and pro pornography. But most of these people you find, dude, who are really like experts in it, like women who've been in the porn industry, directors of it, dude, they all have horror stories. Everybody who's been married and is divorced because of like those things, dude, they have horror stories.
Yeah, it never comes out good, man. There's never been like a success story. I'm not saying like people can get away from that addiction. Obviously, it's the sex stories for that, but there's a lot more horror stories when people can get really addicted.
No,
to
but
it.
even if you can't, you have to come to the realization that you're a pervert.
Well, that's the thing. That's the
You
thing.
got to come to the
I think people
realization.
don't, and they don't want to do that.
You have, bro.
But then people are gonna
this is what
people
comes.
are gonna limit themselves, or not limit themselves. They don't want to label themselves. They don't want to go out and be like, "Oh, I'm a pervert."
Well,
they're not gonna call themselves that.
Well,
behind the scenes.
I expect most of the people who listen are saved.
Yeah.
Because we talk like people who are saved.
Yeah.
You understand? We're both Christian people. We're saved. So I'm not trying to deal with somebody, dude, who doesn't want to be saved, who doesn't admit that they're not perfect.
Right.
Like, that's not even our audience, is it? Like, dude, like the gym people, like, we know we're not perfect. Dude, we go to the gym. We're trying to lift weights. We're not just, dude, most of us who work out, dude, we're not just trying to fix our bodies, dude.
No, man.
We're trying to fix our souls. We're trying to fix our marriages. We're trying to fix our houses. We're trying to fix everything to make it perfect for ourselves, right? The perfect, like, good life, you know? And like I tell everybody from the very beginning, my root is in Jesus Christ. That's the foundation. Everything else, if you guys don't do that, I can't really, like, you're probably not going to be on a level. You probably hate me.
Right.
You know? And I'm not talking about you have to do anything different, but you should come to the realization that, like, me and Fed do talk from, like, people who are used to be not saved. I've been there, guys. I've done it, dude. I tell everybody it's done.
Man, speaking of that, I finally watched probably the best documentary I've ever seen. Last night was the Ted DiBiase one, man.
So good, right?
Wasn't that amazing? I mean, that was like really, like, I was like, wow, this is a really good documentary. And I text Jay because I know you had texted me to go see it or to watch it, and I text Jay. I said, Jay, you got to watch this documentary, man. It's probably the best one I've ever seen. It was a really good documentary, man. As they made me like just really like Ted DiBiase so much more. Like,
good dude, right?
Yeah, very good dude. Just from like going back in the day and just reliving, like watching him wrestle, just made me just even respect him even more now as a man, and just really like just enjoyed him, dude.
Such a man, right?
Right, dude. I was like, dude, this guy was great, and I was like, wow, this is a good story, and what a wonderful wife that he had too. You know?
And that's why, dude, bro, that's why good things happen to him.
Yeah.
That's why, dude. That's why Vince made him the $1 Million Man, and he had to stay at nice hotels and got the extra stuff, dude. Is because of who he like. Dude, that's all a fruit of his spirit, bro. You understand?
That was like crazy. That was really, really good. I was really impressed with that documentary last night.
What documentary did I watch recently? I recently watched the movie about all these kids, dude, at a high school who got molested by their coach, dude, and it was for like 20 years, bro. And the people commit like 19, 20 people from this high school had committed suicide.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on HBO.
Oh, yeah, you gotta let me know which one I want to watch.
I think it's called They're Our Story, or The Story of Us. The Story of Us is what it's called.
Okay, and, yeah, check that out.
Yeah, it's on the documentary, bro. It's intense, and like you can't let nobody around your kids, dude.
Yeah, you can't.
People are perverted.
Very bad. Look at the guy that what was he, the Olympic doctor. He was molesting his girls, the gymnast girls, when he would be, they would come to do their, they would come with a hurt ankle and stuff, and he would like tell them to take their pants off. You know what I mean? And it's like, and the parents would be sitting over there. Oh yeah, we gotta, do this and this and that. And like, I got a hurt ankle.
That's exactly what this coach did with the guys. Wow. He'd be like, I hurt my ankle. He'd be like, dude, let me check out your prostate.
Yeah. It's so crazy, dude. You can't trust anybody with your kids, man. That's like when I told you I took Daniel to go get his physical, and
Right.
the doctor, he was weird. He kind of weirded me out just the way he talked. He's like, "Well, do you want him in the room?" I was like, "Mother effer, dude." I was like, "Who the hell are you, dude? It's my kid, man."
That's what dude, I have such a problem in my life with anybody who wears like a suit or like a white coat or a white hat or a special outfit or a special uniform, dude. Like, dude, you can be a doctor in like regular clothes. And
Yeah.
like, bro, all of them now, bro, it's a power thing.
Mm-hmm.
These doctors want to be powerful people. They're not in it for good, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I haven't met it. My doctor messed me up, dude, when I was 15 years old. My
Mm-hmm.
elbow, you
Yeah.
know. I
Yeah.
never forgive the doctors. None of them, dude.
Yeah.
None of them. I
Yeah.
don't believe in them. I believe in like a healthy diet and surgery. I believe in surgeons. I don't
Yeah.
believe in like fake doctor, dude. Like,
Well, that's like when my dad died, and he was complaining with like headaches and stuff, and they said it was just a sinus infection. And I was like, dude, my dad's a strong man, dude, right? Probably the best, one of the best alpha males I've ever known. And I was like, he's not going to be complaining about a headache and tell me to stop playing basketball because his head's hurting too
bro,
much. You know what I'm saying?
What about Albert, dude? Like
Yeah.
Albert, like at 23 years old in the hospital, he died, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
It's just
23,
crazy.
24 years old, man. Like
Yeah.
nothing. Like, boom, gone.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, wow. It's just like,
No,
and
that's what I'm saying. It's like dude, like
they think they know everything, and it's like, oh yeah, it's a sinus infection, and then no, he had a brain
I
tumor.
went to school for 4 years. Half my sister's fights are at work are with doctors who think they know everything. You're
Mm-hmm.
like, dude, that's not true. Like just because you have it, like they, all right. And this is becoming, um, in my life something that I've noticed. A lot of people who have degrees in like medicine, science, engineering, they think because they have a piece of paper, okay, and they know formulas and calculations that their intelligence is superior to yours because you don't know numbers and calculations. And you're like, dude, like
Right.
we're you guys know science.
Yeah.
You can't get a check. You can't write a book. You
Mm-hmm.
can't fix a car a lot of times. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of people like that. They like, dude, a mechanic's just as much as a hero as a doctor.
Absolutely.
A plumber's just as much a hero, dude. Like, you think you can go do a plumber's job? You think you can go rewire a hospital, dude? Your hospital was built. You think you could rewire this if the wires went out? Come on, dude. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you
No,
literally just have
exactly.
you learned about what pills to give people. You're a drug dealer.
Yeah, that's it. Really, you're a legal drug dealer. That's
You're
it.
better. Like you're better than us because the government gives you a lot. Not just that. Like say other people. You're You're better than us, dude. Anybody who has a license, dude, kind of starts to not just medicine, dude. I'm talking about anything. Once you get into scientists, and they think their degree matters, dude.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, like it doesn't.
That's
It
right.
really, you, you're, and in my opinion, a lot of these people who really, if they really care about it, when they start like an artist, when they go to school, they kills your artistic abilities.
Mm-hmm.
If you truly want to be a scientist, dude, and you go to school for science, they're going to teach you the false science. And
Yeah.
science is not what we all think it is, bro. And like these guys that go to school and they come out and they're just brainwashed.
Yeah.
They're
That,
and they can win an argument with you. Let me tell you,
oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
they're like Jehovah's Witnesses. You know, they
Yeah.
go to like those kind of schoolings, and then they come out and they can like they truly believe the lies, bro. And so do we.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so do we. You find out, oh, that's not true. It all starts with Santa Claus.
Yeah.
They lie to us about Santa Claus. Santa Claus is not real.
Right.
And you're like, oh, you freaking wizard me, dude. And that's first, it's actually like the Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny,
Yeah.
Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Then you start finding out, bro, that like all the laws that they literally put on you that they're not real. Like it's all these man.
Or these fake trainers at the gym.
Oh, dude, the people who train you at the gym, it's not real. It's not
That's
real.
what
They
I'm
wear
saying.
little outfits,
And
little
that's what I'm saying.
tag.
Yeah, it goes to the same thing because you read a book and because you passed the test, you think you know about it. I mean, when I started following CT Fletcher, that was like the first story I heard was like, man, I was a world record lifter in this, world record in this. I have a world record for that. And I went to go get a personal training job and they wouldn't give me a job because I didn't have a stupid certificate. He's like, you wanted to tell me because you know these numbers and you know this and that now, man. And that's sad.
That's exactly what I'm saying, dude. Is a lot of these people, they replace real science with calculations. Okay, they tell it, and then, dude, they start using They start using like jumbo and micro sciences, dude. You know, well, you don't know how to use a microscope to look at your blood and see 0.000001 liters as opposed to 5 milliliters. So we can't, like, you're not a doctor.
Right.
And then they tell you, so that's on a micro level, dude. And on like on a cosmic level, they'd be like, don't even worry about going to those stars, dude. They're 85 trillion miles away, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
The motherfucker, how can it be 85 quadrillion miles away, dude? Like, you know, and if it is, dude, how can it not be 8,482 quadrillion miles away? You know the exact number, you jerk off. Like,
0.5, man.
that's exactly right, dude. But they're convinced, dude, because they know, like, they're so sure that if they learn this number, that where did that number come from? Well, the scientist made it. Well, where did he get it? Well, he got it in the 1400s, dude. And you're like, bro, you're serious, right? You're saying, like, so there's actually really no, like, science on it. It's not laboratory. And then when there is stuff that's laboratory tested, okay, we find out the FDA just lies.
Yeah, they really do.
They've lied about weed. They lied about CBD, dude. They don't want autistic kids getting any help, dude, at all.
Lie about steroids.
Vaccines, dude. Vaccines are dangerous. You can get vaccines. They're fine, dude, if you want to get them, but you can't lie and say they're not dangerous.
Right.
There is a danger to them.
You're right.
Exactly. But they lie, dude. They lie to us, man. And like, so what's this whole pamphlet on information, dude, with the vaccines? And get into it. Dude, what about a child like me, dude, who, like, if you would have just given me a joint in high school, bro, I would have excelled.
Right.
They wanted to give me Ritalin and everything. They lied, bro. They make these lies up. I probably could have been calmed down with just coffee, you know, like enough caffeine, right?
Maybe. And it sucks because your parents just go ahead and think, oh, well, the doctor says you need to take this, so let's take it. You know what I mean?
How about exercise, dude? How about he's in the classroom for 8 hours a day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, and he's supposed to be building something, dude. Obviously, he's fat and he's going crazy. Put him outside, dude. Let him do some work.
Yeah. Let the big guy roam around a little bit, man.
Yeah. Right. Let the bear be a bear.
Exactly.
They want bears now to be kittens. Yeah. And we're not kittens.
Nope.
So they put us. So say you're a bear and you're watching videos of kittens all day. You're hanging out with little kitty cats, dude. You start to think you're a kitty cat,
right?
And another bear comes in. Two bears come in, dude. One with a big beard, one with a raider tattoo, and we're like, "Hey, dude, you're not a kitten,
right? You know you're a bear, right?
You're a big old bear, man.
You know you can eat these fools,
right? Well." And that's a certain term now that's coming along, dude. And we're taking it back, dude, from the homosexual community, dude, about homosexual bears, dude. A bear is a thing to be feared, something that protects its young. A female bear, you know, something that doesn't get, it's the top of the food chain, dude. And that's what we are. And that's what, like, you know, if you ever listen to Owen Benjamin, dude, that's what Owen Benjamin says, dude. He's like, dude, they call him Big Bear, you know? Because he's like the big bear, bro. And he's got a good message, dude, about the same thing. He's like, hey, you know what? Like, either you're going to be woke or you're not. But sometimes, right, you still have to have somebody come in here and make sure. Like, I wouldn't, if I was drowning, I want someone to throw me a life raft, right? Life preserver. Right. Wouldn't you want that?
Absolutely.
You and I are the life preservers, bro. Congratulations.
Man. It's nice. How's before we wrap this up, dude? I'm joining this challenge at my supplement shop.
Oh, what's this challenge?
$25 buy-in, $500 reward. It starts. I weighed in today, and it goes until March. So I'm just going to be eating super, super, super clean. I'm not going to be drinking for these next 3 months. Maybe have a couple beers here and there. You know, nothing crazy, but definitely not as much drinking. Not drinking, you know, as heavy as I do on the weekends. You know, I'm slamming, you know, triple, double IPAs, man. You know what I mean? And so basically you weigh in and you get a point for each, like if you put in muscle,
Oh,
Muscle weight, you get a point. If you lose some body fat, you gain a point. So at the end of the challenge, whoever has the most points wins.
that's a good challenge. Why don't
It
you bring
is
Jay into that?
because he's too far. They don't. You have to come in and weigh in every 2 weeks.
Yeah, dude. He needs you to go to his little kitten den, dude, and remind him he's a bear, bro.
Right?
Hey, my nephews, you guys are bears, dude. Don't forget that, man.
Yeah. So, anyways, I feel I'm gonna kill this challenge here, dude.
I think you're gonna win. I mean, I'm not even talking about it because I'm already sure you're gonna win, dude.
Right? I think I'm gonna win too.
Yeah,
I should win.
there's no who's doing it. Come on, you can cut weight hella fast. If you
hella fast. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now that I'm putting money on it,
you don't even really eat
prize,
that, dude. You don't eat that well.
No, that's what I'm saying, and I cut weight. So now if I'm just gonna do extra clean, oh, dude, it's over.
And I've been eating pretty good.
Have you? I was all bad, dude.
Oh, dude, I stay the same, bro.
Dude, I've been so bad. There's so I mean,
bro,
dude, it was like it's because the holidays were like, during the weekdays, so you're drinking on the weekdays, and here comes the weekend. I totally forgot today was Thursday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been bad for me. I mean, because we've had people over, and then it's just like you're drinking, and then you're drinking the next day.
Yeah, Monday it's over.
It's over. I feel like today it's over. It's already done. I'm back on track, back to eating clean.
See, that's what I love about gambling. Gambling is good, dude, because I don't drink. When I gamble, it's like it's an addiction. but I did notice, dude, if I lose, dude, I start to eat.
Really?
Yes. Yes. You ever noticed that ever?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I just get mad.
Yeah, and I get mad, dude. I don't want to get mad.
Yeah.
How do you not transfer that? We have to start studying this. How do you not transfer it over to your family? That's the dangerous part about gambling is even if you're not like betting a lot, like I'm not betting a lot, but it's still like I just lost, dude.
Yeah,
I lost.
But you gotta just, I mean, like in everyday life, I think it's just like, hey, you gotta, pick yourself up and move on to the next, dude. You know what I mean? You gotta just be strong-minded and be like, all right, dude, I lost, whatever, and I'm gonna figure it out tomorrow. Picking some winners tomorrow. It just sucks when you go on a losing streak, but it feels so good when you go on a winning streak.
My thing is, dude, I just don't want to quit. Like a lot of people, like, dude, if anybody else was feeling like me, they would just quit. Because I like winning, dude. I don't care about money. I like winning.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So now, like, dude, people, if they were at my mentality, they would just quit because they'd be like, I'm not winning.
Done.
But me, I'm trying not to quit because I'm trying to do this for Weights and Pleasures, dude, for all the folks, man, for the pleasure maniacs.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying not to like get into that mindset where it's like, okay, dude, I lost, and because I lost for like 3 or 4 days in a row now, dude.
Oh man, bro.
Right. So I'm trying.
Well, you went big though,
I love
man.
it. Don't get me wrong. Don't get my words twisted, dude. I love it, but at the same time, dude, it's still a fight to keep going.
Yeah.
To, like not, to keep like, okay, dude, this is something that like you're setting. It's not a random thing, dude. You do it every day.
Right.
It's not like you're just gonna do it on Saturday or Sunday, dude. Like it's an everyday thing, dude. Like when college basketball's over, college baseball's here, and then there's other sports. There's things, there's always something to learn. And I don't want to get to that point where I'm like, I just can't learn all these sports, dude. So I give up. The Las Vegas is always beating me, so I give up.
Right.
I'm trying to get to that point where we're beating everybody. Where we're beating them, dude.
Exactly.
You got to watch every game, dude. You have to know every player. You have to know where they're from. You got to know what sportscasters are talking good, what are talking out their anus. It's all, dude, as much studying as you can do, dude. What referee's going to be the referee from that game, dude? Where the referee played from, like, honestly, dude, like where the referee's wife comes from. You have to dive in so much, so much. It never stops. For somebody who's like me and you, we can always think of another angle to find out.
Yeah.
Lose.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's enough. Weights and pleasure. All right, dude. I will spot you later, buddy.
I'll spot you later, my friend.
Have a dude.
Later.